It's like I just had a reminder of something I haven't been thinking about for a minute here, and it's about like a form of gray terrorism, ecofascism, eco-environmental terrorism. It's like where intentional accidents like BP oil spill. This is proven that they had contracts to go in there with all these cleanup crews through Halliburton. And now we're seeing similar water events. There was one in Colorado where a bunch of fertilizer ran into the river. There was one in Virginia where something happened where it was some kind of corporation that disappeared overnight after this happened. There's a local guy around town that everyone knew he burnt down his own businesses to collect insurance money. And I seen how this is going on, how the bigwigs do this. They did this on 9/11. The owner, this Larry guy, I think his name is, took out like a $1 billion insurance policy a week before 9/11 happened. For instance, this is the ways many of these things work. And for instance, you got manufactured for sure. BP oil spill was manufactured. They blew it so they could get the cleanup rights through green tax, environmental safety, humanitarian, earthism. You know, miss. Miss whatever they're hiding behind it. They're masquerading as that is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, so you got this. It happened in they dumped like coal or something in the water down by Chicago that poisoned Lake Michigan. You got the cistern release over there in Ohio. You got Ohio. You got you got the water disasters going on around there's all kinds of them, like California drought, when then come to find out they got something called the blue gold horde. Nestle CEO said that drinking water and water for the earth basically is a corporate right, and humans are fucked. Basically, fend for yourself. We got all the water. It's like Mad Max. At the end of Mad Max Thunderdome, there's a big building that's holding all the water, and they just for some reason like the earth as a total desert wasteland, wilderness. It's crazy how true some of these strange Hollywood Terminator Matrix time traveler coincidences keep happening, more so and more so. But back to these gray terrorism, eco-fascist, environmental terrorist, false flags, or engineered crises. With manufactured disease, plagues, this is all going on too. In Lies We Trust is a good documentary. That guy is tied in with the oil BP research, oil spill, because I seen him on the Jesse Ventura episode, and the blue gold, that's a Jesse Ventura subject, which they took off the internet from my understanding. That they're, like I was saying, like they're going back and erasing things so we can't see it anymore. It's kind of like there was a video that I watched a long time ago. It was like how to be a ninja in 45 minutes. And it was an ex FBI guy. And he tightened me up. I only got to watch this video one time, and then they ripped it off the internet. So I'm a lucky man to have seen that. And it's like I said, the guy was FBI twice. And look, watching his techniques, he was legit. So I appreciate that guy's video, how to be a ninja in 45 minutes. Back to it takes longer than that to be an information ninja, on the other hand. You know what I'm saying? But it can be done, through more low budget methods, from my experience and understanding. You just gotta keep chipping away at the bricks, man. And eventually, you'll bust a hole through the other side, man, or the brick will crumble, or the tower will topple, whatever whatever your mission, whatever particular brick you're smashing on, it's connected to another one, and that one's connected to another one, and therein lies, the weakness of bricks is if you bust a couple bricks, all the bricks on the top of the pile are starting to get weaker and weaker and weaker. You know what I'm saying? There's your there's the answer to, what I'm saying, to their illusion of strength. their pyramid of strength. It can be broken. Uh, but yeah, back to this. Look, all the fires. Okay, I also, this is something I just speculated. The fires are almost like a mass ritual, like a Burning Man, like cremation of care type ritual of the nihilists, the ones that want to see Armageddon. They're actively working to bring about the end of the world. So I've heard there are groups out there that with this type of mindset. Uh, it's not, I mean, Christians at the same time, we have a mission to preach the gospel, and once it's preached, then it comes the end of the world. So it's like we got a similar thing, but we're not trying to bring about Armageddon by our rebellion. We're just trying to let things unfold and take their course and be in tune with it. On the other hand, these people are trying to cause it. They're trying to bring it about by the opposite means, by breaking all the rules and just like basically uh begging to be destroyed. Like, God, come stop me. Like, basically, that's how I foresee these people, basically, because they start to get all this worldly power and they start to think, man, I can do it. I can become immortal by basically transhumanistic pursuits. But we got to kill off the rest of the humans, or the spirits, the aliens won't teach us the secrets. Something to that effect. Alien, demon, angel, Satan. What's the difference? I'm starting to think these things are all related. You know what I'm saying? They're co-conspirators with the mankind. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they live. But you see how these environmental terrorist, eco-fascist pursuits cause all this artificial scarcity, which makes people more apt to go with Agenda 21. We gotta kill everyone. We gotta purge. We gotta send the Jews to the fucking camps. We gotta take those Indians, put them on reservations, or they're gonna taint us with their their functifiedness, with their ghetto-ry. You know what I'm saying? Whatever term, a demonization term, their degeneracy, whatever, man, term that they use to demonize and villainize a particular group of people, the most susceptible in society because they got least power, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And everyone does hate them because in a world like this, it's easy to fall into that I need someone to blame crowd, and you'll find someone. I mean, you can blame everyone, but like I said, by playing the blame game, or like playing the blame game without cause. I mean, at least if you're going to play the blame game, you better be very legalistic, because if you get caught, on slanderous terminologies or not forthright, it comes back on you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you basically gotta, if you're gonna talk it, you gotta walk it or whatever, or back it up at least. It ain't bragging. Or if you're just stating the obvious, sometimes it's not an attack. It's just I'm stating the obvious. It's knowing if the shoe fits, wear it. It's nothing personal. If you're attached to a certain particular ideology or agenda that I think is fucking bullshit, and I'll tell you my reasoning behind it, and it's all moral reasoning here. It's not insane reasoning here. This is seeing a pattern. I got documents. I've seen like gray terrorism. This was written in a book, how they're going to have all these saboteurs. This goes with your Albert Pike nihilism, the nihilists and the atheists. The origins of savagery is his words, not mine. The corporatists, they just got that money. Just fund the nihilists, and then after they have their fun raping and pillaging and burning, then you shoot all the nihilists. Then you look for all the compliists, you know what I'm saying, who will do thy bidding, and you take them in, re-education them, shoot everyone else, start to cut back on your psychopath, sociopathic cop class, and then replace it with robots that you have your particular microchip is the master robot key. You know what I'm saying? While the earth is burning by, your release plagues, by your fires, by your dumping the oil in the rivers, by your here's another environmental fucking disaster. Fukushima. I think actually in the Bible when it talks about wormwood and angel, comes, and his name's Wormwood, and it starts. The sea starts to die. I think that's Fukushima. I mean, and I'm not sure if that's an accurate interpretation, but it might be. But no, it's not just that. The rivers are dying now too, and I think they're doing it. They're being possessed to do it, possessed by greed, by power lust, by maybe just they're doing it out of in obedience to the Illuminati, or some this Luciferian UN, Alice Bailey, Blavatsky, Hindu, Buddhist, humanist, Catholicist, Islamicist, Chrislamicist, Churchianian type of philosophy. You know what I'm saying? And these people don't care because they're going to be reincarnated anyway, so worship the state. Basically, all these things are being mothered back to statism is their real religion. And it comes in the form of nihilism, atheism, technocratism, oligarchism, monopolism. I mean, fascisticism, ecofascism, cutting out hearts on pyramids, killing babies, eating babies, knocking old people off the cliff. All these negative things is where all this is. That's the main goal is behind these nihilists. And look, they'll spray the sky with barium and aluminum, and then blame and then say, "Oh, it's global warming. We need more taxes from you, green taxes." Your breath is killing the earth when they're spraying nanoparticle, nanobot, chemtrail, geothermal engineering, all these ELF wave towers. Like lately, I've been feeling like they've been beaming me with rays. I mean, I know that sounds insane, and the time travelers are erasing things. And me and my family seen orange orbs. You know what I'm saying? In the sky. You know, and I'm seeing people's eyes turn black. Birds are flying by me as the blood moon's happening while I'm doing sword practice. You know what I'm saying? It is so crazy right now, and there's no end to the trickery, the false flaggery, the hoaxery, the fuck youery and fuck meery, but they get a passery. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't coolery. And I wish they would just stop it, but they're not going to stop. It's on the Georgia Guidestones. It's written in stone. You know what I'm saying? They want to kill you. They want to kill me. I mean, they will they'll sell their soul to do it, man. I mean, really, literally, I think that's what the end game is on the other side is it's like they're really trying to rebel against everything, dude. Basically, they think they can do it. They're going for it, and I see it, man. It's pretty freaky. They're burning. The whole world's burning down around us. Look, and even the Earth itself. Look, earthquakes, holes coming in the ground. I don't know if HARP's doing that, if the ELF waves are doing it, because they can do it with HARP. You look at Holes in Heaven, the work by Nick Baggage, and others, and these geophysicists, and they tell you about HARP, how it has earthquake capabilities. You know what I'm saying? And definitely can control storms, make storms. Like this dude the other night told me he came out at 4 in the morning and saw snowflakes as big round as this coming down. He said they look like softballs coming out of the sky. Snowflakes anyway. He said the size of softballs around. I mean, that ain't normal. That ain't natural. Listen, fogs that sit in the Gulf of Mexico while bombs are going off for 3 days isn't natural. Right before preceding a drill. It ain't natural. CERN trying to open the abyss. The realm against realm. Armageddon, dude. The bottomless pit. The angel of the bottomless pit, the destroyer. We're in some deep, heavy. We're deep down, far down the line, heavy in the game. So just I hope you're aware, as I think I am. You know what I'm saying? So if not, do your due diligence, man, to see if you're not deceived. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, good luck, man.